You may be seated. Good afternoon, and again, welcome to the College of Engineering Fall 2022 Commencement. My name is Noah Mannering, and I serve as the Dean for the College of Engineering. And I'm excited to congratulate a new class, excited with my colleagues here to congratulate a new class of Mizzou engineering graduates today. Family members, friends, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests, thank you for helping us honor and celebrate this exceptional group of Mizzou-made engineers. It is now my pleasure to introduce members of the platform party, so please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Dr. Latha Ramchand, Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost. Dr. Roger Fales, Associate Dean for Student Services and Academic Programs. Dr. Rosanna Zia, Incoming Associate Dean for Research. Captain David Dry, Naval Sciences. Dr. Kevin Gillis, Chair, Biomedical, Biological, and Chemical Engineering. Dr. Praveen Adera, Chair, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Dr. Kamrul Islam, Chair, Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. Dr. Hani Salim, Interim Chair, Engineering and Information Technology. And Dr. Jim Noble, Chair, Industrial and Manufacturing Systems Engineering. And Dr. Bill Ma, Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. Please welcome them to the platform. You may be seated. Graduates, this is an historic moment in your life, and I think most of you know that. And I hope as you experience today this commencement ceremony, which launches you into the world of engineering as a professional, as a graduate, as one of our proud alumni, we pray that you would relish this moment with your friends and your loved ones, and that today would be a day of great celebration for you. I don't use the word historic lightly as I talk about this moment for you, because today is indeed a day that you will look back on, as all of us have looked back on our various commencement ceremonies. You'll look back on this as a day of accomplishment in your life, a day of closing for an important chapter and the beginning of a tremendous one, a new one, and one that will be very, very successful. Yours has been a unique story so far. You have persevered through this global pandemic. That's been a part of your college experience. And you've also experienced other unprecedented challenges to get to today. But I also know that there are pages within this chapter that you will read with fondness as we have watched you go through these experiences of being a college student at the University of Missouri. You have made friends at Mizzou. E-Week, Homecoming, and other events have made college special for you. There have been professors who have inspired you along the way, and you have become a part of not just your story, but our story. As our students know, we have spent as a college the past year celebrating our 150th anniversary as a College of Engineering. We are one of the oldest colleges of engineering in the country, and we are certainly the oldest College of Engineering west of the Mississippi. And graduates, you are now a part of that history, as you have built upon a long legacy of engineering excellence at Mizzou. So together, the platform party and I and the faculty and others who are here, we thank you for your contribution to that history, the contribution that we celebrate today and the ones that you will make tomorrow, and make Mizzou Engineering look good as you go forward. You've contributed to our college through service to student organizations. You've contributed to our college through your work in advancing research. You've contributed to our college through the input and the ideas that you've shared in class. And now, graduates, it's time for you to write more of your own story. Because even though we all go through situations that are beyond our control, like the pandemic, at the end of the day, you hold the pen to your own story. And I encourage you to fill those pages that you will write with accomplishments, with fulfilled moments, with service to others, and with sacrifice for the common good. For many of you, that means continuing to push boundaries, finding new solutions, and exploring new possibilities in your callings and in your vocations. It means finding a career that you enjoy and doing things that you believe in. It means finding a job you love and something that you enjoy doing every day. It means learning. And if you've thought you've learned all you need to learn now, and I know nobody is under that mystified idea, you've just begun to learn. And as engineers, you've just begun to develop. So you will learn, and not only from formal education in life like you've experienced here at Mizzou, but you will learn from coworkers. You'll continue to learn from friends. You'll continue to learn from family and parents and brothers and sisters. You will learn from mentors. Learning from other people's advice, their guidance, and even their criticism. And you'll be learning from setbacks and mistakes along the way. As your story unfolds, what you learn will shape future chapters not only for your life, but for those who are near to you. And you will have an impact that extends far beyond your local setting. Your impact, like many of our graduates, and we can put our finger on these impacts, your impact will extend to the world. This will be because you're living in the age of the engineer, where engineering accomplishments define so much of what this world is about. Even the technology we enjoy right now, to have this particular ceremony with these lights and these microphones, these technologies, this is brought about because of others who have gone before you. Engineering accomplishments define much of our modern world, and now much of our postmodern world. Engineers, you are on the front lines of some of the greatest challenges in society. We may be on the other side of a full-fledged pandemic, but there are other challenges coming, and there are other challenges that still exist, major medical problems to solve. And those solutions will come from biological and biomedical engineers. We need energy solutions that are sustainable, energy solutions that are healthy for the environment. Chemical engineers, you will be a part of developing those solutions. Many of our roads, our bridges, our buildings, they need major overhauls. And civil engineers, you will be at the forefront of those significant infrastructure projects slated to happen over the coming decade. We need improvements to our supply chains. We know that, and we've learned that as of late. And operations all over the world will be modified and improved by industrial engineers. And that's where your analytical minds will be needed to make great strides and changes. We need efficient systems. We need devices. We need sensors. We need machinery, not only for our world, but for further exploration beyond our world, even to another galaxy. Mechanical engineers, you will be on the front lines of ideas and designing things that will make and promote the field of engineering in space. And of course, we all know that technology is advanced every single day. As we continue to incorporate new devices, new apps into our daily routines, electrical and computer engineers, computer scientists, IT graduates, you all play a role in this area, and we are relying on you to ensure that these systems improve our lives and that they do that in a way that's not only smart, but also ethical. Class of 2022, you will be the generation to usher in a new era of engineering in so many key areas that we can hardly even imagine today. Where others see insurmountable challenges, I encourage you to look for new opportunities, to focus on solutions, and don't just be one who identifies problems. And when you focus on those solutions, I hope that each of you will write a story that inspires the next generation of engineers. Graduates, you've made us all very proud of your accomplishments today. And I know you will continue to make us proud as you turn the page and as you begin to write that next chapter in your life. So I invite you to go and write a story that makes history, a story that changes the world for the better. And as you leave these halls, I know that you are equipped to do that very thing. With my full heart, I congratulate each and every one of you. We would now like to take a moment to acknowledge our graduating seniors, who will be commissioned soon after graduation to defend and to serve our country. Please stand when I call your name. Alexander Bukatar, Air Force Second Lieutenant, Mechanical Engineering. Remain standing. Pavel Bukatar, Air Force Second Lieutenant, Mechanical Engineering. These are brothers. Sam Kaplan, Air Force Second Lieutenant, Mechanical Engineering. And Luke Ritter, Air Force Second Lieutenant, Mechanical Engineering. Join me in a last round of applause. You may be seated, and thank you for your service to our country. I would like to recognize those students who are graduating with honors. And will those students graduating summa cum laude, magna cum laude, honors certificates with honors, honors scholars, or university honors, would you please stand and accept our applause? Thank you. You may be seated. The time has come where we will now recognize the 2022 class of graduating seniors. Mizzou Engineering Student Council President Jordan Hayes will read the names of our graduates. Graduates, staff will assist you in directing you to the stage area and back to your seats, the stage area on my left, your right. And you will pick up a diploma cover handed out by your department chair to my right, and then return to your seats. So we will now recognize the graduating seniors by degree program. Jordan will read the degree program and the names. Faculty, when your department is called, let me say faculty and staff, when your department is called, please join us on the side of the stage to congratulate our graduates. Jordan.
We would first like to recognize those graduates from biological engineering. Annie Casburn. Alex Bielefeld. Abigail DeVries. Rebecca Crone. Hirut Surafel. We would now like to recognize those graduates from biomedical engineering. Isabel Ives. Anna Davis. Jackson Fender. Madeline Graham. Jessica Estep. Theodore Lewis. Alexandra Yuschek. Jackson Eisenhower. We would now like to recognize those graduates from chemical engineering. Nia Jones. Yafu Zhang. Drake Civils. Jackson Martin. Gabriel Lubert. August Zamberlin. Duck Nguyen. We would now like to recognize those graduates from civil engineering. Victor Glorioso. Santuris Karakis. Colin Leach. Joseph Baer. Joe Bowers. KK Ung. Lauren Ferguson. Alexandra Signor. Colin Walsh. Seth Johanning. Matthew Braden. Bill Faust. Bryce Reynolds. We would now like to recognize those graduates from electrical engineering. Kyle Denny. Nathan Kinsey. Nicholas Ebers. James Alspaugh. John Lamuth. Bryson Crum. Gerald McKinney. Nathaniel Perrine. Samuel Beelmer. Caden Gable. Kelly Dade. We would now like to recognize those graduates from computer engineering. Cameron Young. We would now like to recognize those graduates receiving a dual Bachelor of Science degree in electrical and computer engineering. Noelia Irabi. We We would now like to recognize those graduates from computer science. Noah Backman. Tyler Wilkins. Ankit Jain. Kenton Studer. Austin Cordoville. Zachary Weinrich. Christopher Drexel. David McCullough. Jordan Bavlinka. Benjamin Chilson. Gregory Ryderson. Tyree Marcus Galtney. Kyler Froman. Ryan Orff. Nelson Earl. Malik Nasibi. James Donovan. Jack Akers. Isaac Milarski. Caroline Lewis. Joshua Ward. Sean Brennan. Jalen Thomas. Jim Yang. Andrew Lee. We would now like to recognize those graduates from Industrial Engineering. Matthew Day. Jillian Baker. Quentin Mayrand. Elijah Marquardt. Lino Cruz Tirones. Landon Henson. Conrad Rauhaus. Jacob Sweedy. We would now like to recognize those graduates from Information Technology. Henry Ellebrocht. Kaylin Walker. Hosanna Hile Tesfaye. Ulawabshian Alaleye. Joshua Sherush Block. Darian Bilderback. Austin Whedon. Walter Beardman. Jexter Malloray. Garrett Young. William Spencer. Kate Clemens. Zachary Michael Augustine. Jordan Carter. Timothy Leach. Trevor Gentry. Jacob Dreyer. Brandon Carvan. Jonathan York. DeAndre Taylor. We would now like to recognize those graduates from mechanical engineering. Joshua Hellebush. Thomas Kabrick. Andrew Slater. Zane Lady. Alexis Rink. Seth Tate. Pavel Buchter. Alexander Buchter. Cody Sikorsky. Jacob Hewlett. Frank Berry. Dylan Dixon. James Kaufman. Ethan Verhulst. Holden Carroll. Jordan Peterson. Keontae Lewis. Anthony Martin. Joseph Martin. Matthew Trainer. Rafferty Brown. Brandon Immel. James Morgoddett. Abram Benson. Cassidy Viox. Remington Wilson. Alexander Trout. Elena DiCarlo. Samantha Drainer. Tyrion Fergarty. Vito Bianco. Samuel Kaplan. Hunter Osborne. Eric Wiseman. Zachary Sissel. Austin Garrison. Hunter Weedman. Navpal Singh. Kendall Feast. Ziqiu Wang.
Let's give our graduates a round of applause. I would now like to ask all of our graduates to please stand as I invite Provost Ramshan to come forward for the conferring of degrees.
Thank you, Dean Mandring. Greetings. I bring you greetings from the President Choi and the University of Missouri System Board of Curators. I want to add my congratulations to every one of our graduates today. You made it to the finish line, and we know it wasn't easy. The last 4 years have not been easy, and you made it and you did it. My congratulations to every one of you. I also want to express my sincere gratitude to every family member, friend, well-wisher, our faculty, our staff, our administrators, every one of you who helped our students along this journey. You cared, and you cared deeply about our students, and that means a lot to us, so thank you. Students, soon-to-be graduates, as Dean Mandring pointed out, there's enough problems out there for engineering minds to solve, and we know that you will be leaders, whether it's sustainable energy, EVs, AI, any other two-letter word. You will be out there solving those problems. We know that. I want to leave you with one message. When you become rich and famous, which you will, I didn't say if, I said when, please make sure that you come back and connect. Connect with our faculty, our staff, connect with students, the next generation of students. Give of your time and your money. And always, always wear black and gold on Fridays. So with that, let us move on to the conferral of the degrees, which is on the recommendation of the faculty and under the authority granted by the University of Missouri Board of Curators, I hereby confer upon you the degrees for which you have qualified with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereto pertaining. Congratulations, graduates. You may now move your tassels from right to left.
Let us all stand. Stand if you are able. Congratulations, graduates. Before we send you off today, we will invite Greta Ruperta back to the podium for the singing of the first verse of our alma mater, Old Missouri.
Old Missouri, fair Missouri, dear old varsity, ours are hearts that fondly love thee. Here's a health to thee. Proud art thou in classic beauty of thy noble past, with thy watchwords, honor, duty, thy high fame shall last.
Graduates, we are very proud of you and your accomplishments. Our engineering staff will be releasing you by rows after the platform party proceeds out. Everyone, please join me in one last round of applause for our outstanding graduates.